Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Monday. I don't know. Let me see. It is okay. It's October 11th already. So I'm at home, and I just wanted to chime in and just give you updates on my progress and how I'm feeling and things like that. I always say I'm gonna be brief and don't. I'm trying to be kind of quiet and low because my son is here, and I really don't like people around when I'm doing my videos. So I was gonna try to do it when he left, but he wasn't gone long enough. So he's here, and I'm trying to be a little bit quiet or discreet. So I'm in my room with the door closed. My fiance is at work. I'm not working today, by the way. Actually, I'm drinking my coffee. Kind of late today, but I don't want to leave without drinking it. So. So I started my lymphomatic drops, and I apologize because I said I was going to document as well, write down like the day I start taking these products, and I haven't did it yet. So I should have done that because I actually started them a couple of days ago. I think I was off one day, whatever day it was. It was like one day last week. I said, okay, I'm off. Let me just take them and see, just in case, anything go on, I'm off. So I took them, and according to the reviews, they do work and all that good stuff. So I'm a big review person. I check out all reviews first. If it's more negative than positive, then I'll pass on the product. If it's more positive than negative, then yeah, I'll give the product a chance because I know it's going to affect everyone differently. So excuse my appearance today. I don't have my eyebrows on, so to me, I don't feel like myself. But I did just wanted to not film with my bonnet on. I realized, I think the last two videos I may or may not have my bonnet on, but note that when I'm in my bonnet, I'm at home, I'm not in public, I don't do that. When I'm at home, yeah, I have my bonnet on. When I'm early in the morning or about to go to bed, yeah, I put my bonnet on. So you see my hair is done actually up under the bonnet. So anyways, that's what I do. I sleep with a bonnet on no matter what style I wear. I have a bonnet for that particular style. Like I have one of those braiding bonnets because these are like really long. Like they're like down my back and past my butt and stuff. So I have one of those long braiding bonnets and stuff. You've probably seen it in the videos. You probably can tell what kind of bonnet it was anyway. So many of you know I wear a lot of braids and different styles. So I have to have those long bonnets, and then the wider bonnets for when I just wear like my weaves or my curly hair and stuff like that. So anyway, not to get off the subject. Now I did say that it was going to be a time to where I'm going to talk about other things other than my tummy tuck progress, which although that's what this whole journal and journey has been about. I'm a little stopped up a little bit. I've been taking some medicine. I think my son came. My son moved back recently and he gave everybody a cold. So now that I done sprayed the house down with Lysol, brought us all some medicine, we're all feeling better. He's over it, and me and my fiance sniffling and sneezing. Go figure. So anyway, I'm just sniffling down to the sniffles now, but I do feel a lot better because I really wasn't feeling good. But medicine, I'm feeling much better now. So anyway, y'all like this cup? It's pretty dope. And then look, let me show y'all the side of it. This is one of my favorite movies, by the way. Look. So dope. This is so dope. I had to have this cup. Man, it's just a dope cup. And this is the movie right here. Not any of the remakes, not part 2, 3, 4. The original one, that one, the uncut director's version. Exorcist is the movie. That is the movie. And I watched that faithfully. I haven't even watched it yet, but I'll probably watch it today. Anyway, so I couldn't sleep last night. just up thinking about some things. Plus, I had took a nap or whatever. But let me just tell y'all this. I just had a birthday last month. And I'm like 40 something years. I'm in like my middle 40s. Okay. And I'm just at a point in my life to where I refuse to be unhappy on any job, any relationship, anywhere, whether it's a work relationship, a personal relationship, a friendship, a cousinship, a sistership, or, a kidship, anything. I just, I'm just reevaluating a lot of things within myself. I'm having longer talks with God about some things, and it's just like maybe I'm at the point to where I want to be comfortable, but not too comfortable. I want to be content, but not too content. I don't want to be feeling like how I feel now. So with that being said, I love my seasonal jobs. Don't get me wrong. I love doing the fireworks and I love doing my Halloween because those are my favorite 2 times of the year. I love Halloween. Love, 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 love Halloween. I like wait for this time of the year. And everybody that knows me knows like, oh, there she go. Because, I just go all out. That's just me. Each year, if the Lord blesses me to do it and see it, I want to add more and more to my production, my decor, make it bigger, all of that. And that includes my Thanksgiving. That includes Christmas because I decorate for Thanksgiving and I decorate for Christmas as well. And each year, I add more and more. So I love, love doing my seasonal work. And it's only twice a year, a couple of months out the year, and then you go back to your regular scheduled activity. So, and you make a couple extra dollars or whatever. So, with that being said, I've done Halloween City for like the last 5 years. And I didn't do Halloween City last year because of COVID, so they didn't come. Halloween City is a pop-up store. So, and Party City is their sister store. Party City is all year round. So, I did Party City for a minute, but I didn't like it because I just didn't feel that Halloween love. Like, I like to be surrounded by decor. I like to be surrounded by all of the gory, all the animatronics, all the scary stuff, all the decor. I just like to be surrounded by the Halloween love. And it was just like a section. That was just it. Because they're all year round. And then it's like you get this section and make a big section of Halloween. And then after that, it's gone. Halloween City is different because it's nothing but that because they're a pop-up store. So, with that being said, this year I applied for Spirit. And I think I might have mentioned it in my other video that I was working for Spirit. I've never worked for Spirit before. Have I shopped from Spirit? Hell yeah, because they send me good coupons and I like to add accessories to my costumes. Yes, and I dress up every year and I'm still going to dress up this year. So, with that being said, Spirit and Spencer's are sister stores. So, therefore, Spencer is all year round. You're not going to feel the same Halloween love like you would at Spirit because Spirit is a pop-up store and you're going to be surrounded by all of the Halloween decor. So, I have been working at the Spirit in Farmington and I'm in, not the city, but might as well say the city. It's quite a ways that I drive. So let me just fast forward. I've been having a problem with closing. Like, I am a ASM there, which is assistant store manager, and that's fine. I've opened and closed many stores. I've done end of the work. I've done all of that. So the thing is, for me, their system is very tedious, and I'm struggling with closing. Like, I know how to close, but I get stuck, and then I get frustrated. And when I get frustrated, I'm not thinking clearly. So I have to step back, regroup, go back to one, redo the steps, and it takes me too long to close. Being the person that I am, I prefer to have my associates, well, you go ahead and leave. Let me stay here and figure this shit out. I don't feel like they should have to stay because I'm struggling to close. Opening is easy. You come in, you know all the drawers is at 100. You come in, you count the money in the safe, you document, you start the money, you count, that's opening is easy. That's the easy part. You just double counting if that, which is everything should already be on point from the last night. But you come in, recount the drawers, make sure that the money is the safe money is there. What's supposed to be in the bank. Boom, open the store. Life goes on. So, excuse me. So I struggle with closing. It's a lot more, way more to do. You know, it's a lot more, and I've never experienced a system like that. And to me, I think it's very old fashioned, and I think it's very tedious. I mean, some people can get it, and that's fine. But so I feel like, before I fast forward to what I'm about to say, if you know I struggle with closing, you keep continuing to have me close because you say, yes, I need the training and I need to get it. And I get that. But why are you having me close by myself? If you know I'm struggling with closing, I feel it should be another manager or even another assistant manager there who's even stronger than me with closing, or we can both work together with closing and get it done faster. So anyway, the last time I closed, I was there over an hour after I was supposed to have been out. They expect you to be out of there within 30 minutes. Okay, and I get that. But it doesn't work that way for me. So I'm always apologizing to the other associates. I like to tell people, just go ahead and leave and let me figure this shit out and let me leave out of here late. I don't like the inconvenience of nobody, and I don't like making people feel like, well, damn, what's the deal, So, long story short, I go to work the other day and I see that my hours been cut. So I'm already livid. So I'm like, okay, I'm not even, first of all, I'm driving all the way out to Farmington. I'm putting all these miles on my car. I've already had a second oil change this year. We're not supposed to have two oil changes in a year, at least I don't think so. But I've already had a second oil change this year. And I'm putting all these miles on my car. I don't plan on keeping my car. I want to turn my car in. I'm not, buying my car. I'm leasing my car. So, that being said, I don't even drive my car that much and like that. Like now, I'm off today. When I leave here, wherever I'm going, it's like in the little radius. Like, I don't limit myself to where I'm gonna go. But when I'm gonna just bend some corners and run some errands, it's like, it's in a radius. It might be a big circle or even a small circle, but it's all in a radius. It's all in a little radius. So I don't really go like long, like a lot, like a far places and stuff on a daily basis. So I noticed they had cut my hours, and I'm like, okay, I wasn't already getting, not even getting 40 hours, but I was getting like 35 hours, 36 hours. So I was like, you know what, skip it. I'm making a couple dollars, so whatever, because right now, this is the only ball game I'm working. Most of the time, I've always maintained to have a full-time job, and then I do my fireworks and my Halloween as my second seasonal job because it's seasonal. But I'm not, and I'm okay with that. So I see my hours been cut all the way down to like 30 hours. And I'm like, hold on, 30 hours? That's only 30 hours a week. That's not even 40 hours. And I'm spending a ton of money in gas, for real. Like a ton of money in gas. So I called, I text my DSM, the district store manager, because the store manager is saying it's basically out of her hands. She's not doing the schedule, that the DSM keeps overriding her or what she's trying to do. A bunch of, it sounds like micromanaging is what I'm seeing being done. But anyway, so I'm like, okay. So I text her. I'm like, hey, while my hours is cut, I'm only getting 30 hours this week. I mean, that, I have to, I have to make a living. I have to pay my bills, et cetera, et cetera. She texts me back, well, I got in trouble because you was in there a whole hour and a half after you was supposed to been gone that night closing, and I have to, I had to. So I was told by my boss to cut your hours. I'm like, really? It's so, is that what this company is about? Because they don't seem like, I don't feel like a company would cut someone's hours because they're struggling to close. I feel like a company would say, let's see what we can do to accommodate her. She's been here. She's been coming to work. She's been, once again, hey, can you come in early because we had a call off? Sure. Okay. Can you stay a little late? We had a call off. Okay, sure. I've done that already. Being a team player. I worked all day the other day and didn't even get a break. I was hemorrhaging. I mean, I was on my cycle. I was hemorrhaging, my head was hurting, I hadn't ate shit, and then I started not feeling good. That's when I'm like, you know what? Okay, I don't have no break here. I can't, I can't even run a CVS, which is next door, because this week, we're getting busier now because the season is approaching. So we're getting more and more busier. No, thank you for your, no acknowledgement. No, hey, thank you for coming in early. Thank you for staying late. I'm sorry you didn't get a break. We're gonna try to, maybe accommodate you a little more, blah blah blah. So I told my DSM, this is all through Texas. I said, you could have told me privately, you could have texted me privately one-on-one and said, hey, this is what's going on, instead of me having to walk in to what I consider a slap in the face. My hours been cut, down to 30 hours, and we get paid bi-weekly. And I'm like, wait a minute, 30 hours? And then I'm looking, it's like 4 and 5 hour shifts. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not, and I repeat, I am not finna come all the way out there for no 4 and 5 hours. I am not finna do that. I barely want to come on 6-hour shift days. I mean, if I need to at least come 7 or better hour days, that's just only fair. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm thinking to myself, okay, yeah, okay, I'll work it. I'll take the little 30 hours, whatever, So then I come to work again the next day. This was Saturday. So I came to work. I was about, excuse me, the sniffling, y'all. I was about 10 minutes, behind or whatever. So I got the goals. I went and worked out Saturday. 2 hours for 2 hours. So I had to come home, take a shower, and change, get dressed. So long story short, I went out there to work Saturday. Walked in, same old, I'm like, hey, and so I walked in to work, typical day. We already busy. I'm coming in to work. I'm supposed to be there. Huh? Yeah, come get them. They right there in that little cup. Look right there. No, right? You see them? They usually be right here. I moved them down some. No, do you see them? Blindness? Do you? I mean, don't see them. Did I move it right there? Yeah. Oh. Okay. My son wear glasses, y'all, and he haven't had them in months, and he need them because he is blind Melagella without them. That's why I was whispering, because I don't know all this disturbances and stuff when I'm trying to record. But so I get in there, and my schedule has been cut yet again. So this time, the store manager, who is a young lady, is there. And I said, I'm looking. She said, oh, I had to make some changes to the schedule. I'm like, okay. So she was like, let me know. I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, wait, what? So my schedule has been cut down to 26 hours, 26.50 hours. So before I went to 10, because I will go from 0 to 10 when I think it's some bullshit, I said, let me just woosah. It's people, it's crowded. I don't make a scene anyway, but I will get my point across. So I'm looking at the schedule. She was like, I said, well, my hours have been cut again. So she's like crickets, not saying shit. And she like, well, I didn't do anything in your schedule. If anything, I gave you a couple extra hours to come in earlier on some days. I said, but my hours have been cut again. She wasn't saying nothing. Crickets. Chirp, 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 crickets. I said, okay. She said, well, you struggle with closing, and don't none of my associates want to close with you because you take too long. I said, okay, that's no secret. You telling me something I don't already know. So I told her, I said, okay, I understand that, and that's no secret. I said, I understand that, and I would feel the same way too if I had to wait on somebody who's struggling to close. I said, that's no secret. I said, I'm not gonna come out here, all the way out here to work no 4 and 5 hours. I'm not gonna do that. She was like, well, I mean, I can't afford to have you just, walk out and leave or something. She was like, but I'm just saying, nobody wants to close with you because you take too long. I said, okay, you said that. This is exactly what I'm saying to her. This is exactly what she's saying to me. Meanwhile, it's still customer. She's not loud, but we're talking. But it's like, you're not saying, well, hey, like I said, just because you're in a management position You have a management position, don't make you management material. You could have handled that way better. You could have did it more professionally. So I'm tired of, I guess, having kids in charge of me. That's just what it is. Because she applied, it's basically whoever applied for whatever position first. You got it. I was just scared to apply for the store manager position because I've never been a store manager. I've always been an assistant store manager. But really, people always approach me, even since I've been there, thinking I'm the manager. They like, well, who's the manager here? And I'm like, well, I'm just one of the assistants. They was like, no, we thought you was the manager. You only assistant? I'm like, yeah, I'm one of the assistants. I'm like, oh, she's the store manager. They like, oh, okay, this is since I've been there. Everybody approaches me, think I'm the manager. Because they said, we've been watching you move and talk to people, so we thought you were the manager, not no assistant. This is at mostly every job I've been to when I've only been assistant. I guess I want, now when I'm at the firework place, the manager there, she is much younger than me, but she's very, very mature. And because she's actually young, she's a young lady as well, but I learned so much from her because she take her time, she showed me things, and then I get it, and then she showed me a better way to do things, and I put my craft on things, and we just blend really, really, really good together when I do the fireworks. And it's just been me and her, and we just been rocking it out. And, we're friends outside of the firework place as well. But I learned so much from her. And she's a young lady, but she's very smart and she's mature. So I don't have a problem with that. I guess where I'm at now, it's just a fucking shit show. So basically, when I saw that, she was like, after she said that and she said it again, I said, okay. I said, you said that. So, deuces. So I walked to the back. Like I was finna go put my little bag and stuff down. As I'm walking to the back, I'm still greeting customers. Hey, good morning. How you doing? Good afternoon. Welcome. Y'all having a good time. All that. I'm walking to the back to go, put my bag in the office and all that. When I got to the back, something said, know your worth. Don't accept that. That is not acceptable. I'm not finna come out to no Farmington for no 26.50 hours. I am not finna come out here and work no 4 and 5 hour day shifts. I'm not finna do that. Y'all not finna play me like that. No. So I politely took them keys off my little lanyard I had on, and I texted her. I said, come get these keys because I'm done with this location and this staff. As I was walking to the back, I was texting my fiance like I'm about to quit this MF because they on some bullshit. They done cut my hours again. This is not worth it. It's not worth the mileages. It's not worth the gas. This shit is not worth it. And y'all not finna play me like that. I feel like if I'm struggling to close, why not just have me open? Why not just have me work a mid shift? Have somebody close with me that's stronger in closing so we can work together. I know how to count. I know how to do the steps. It just takes me too long to do them. And because it's so tedious and it's just a lot of bullshit you have to do, and I've never experienced that. Am I learning from it? Hell yeah. They don't even have Apple Pay or Google Pay. That's how dinosaurs their system is. Not knocking Spirit or Spencer because I'm still gonna shop at Spirit and I still shop at Spencer. So it is what it is. But I actually applied before I even got on here to another Spencer location, and I applied to, and I went and talked to another lady at Spirit, about applying, maybe going to another location to work the rest of the season out. And she claimed she's supposed to call me today, but I haven't heard from her, and I'm not gonna chase nobody down or whatever either. So it is what it is. So at this point, so that's where I'm at, and I gave her them keys. She didn't even say nothing. She just came and got the keys, and I walked the fuck out. I really did. I really did. And I feel like, damn, I blew my chances at my bonus. But then again, my self-respect, my pride, is worth more than the fucking extra $3 at the end of the day, end of the month bonus. Because that's all the fuck it was. Like, if we worked the last week of Halloween, stay till November or something, we get an extra like $3 in pay. I mean, yeah, I could have used a little bonus. Of course, I could use any extra money, I could get, but at the same time, no. my self-respect, my pride is just more important than that. And I don't feel like that was unfair. I don't feel like I don't like the way I was treated. And I just got the fuck on. And I've never done that. I've never walked out during the shift. I've never walked out even when I felt like it. I've never done it. I would stay, work the shift, then probably get on my notice, or I would stay, get on my notice, and then just, bear it until I'm out of here. But no, y'all was not finna get that day out of me. Y'all was not finna have me stuck close. No, because they still had me closing. They still had me all closing. Because see, nobody wanted to close. Nobody likes closing. The other assistant managers, even the manager, nobody likes closing because everybody knows that shit is tedious and nobody wants to fucking close. And they still had me stuck on closing. They still had me stuck on all afternoons closing. Fuck that shit talking about you need to learn. Yeah, I need to learn, but why am I the only one closing? That's some bullshit, and y'all know it. So, no, I know who to talk to. I know who to call. So, and that shit was unfair. So, whatever, if they have a little, a little complaint line or email, just best for sure, I'm going to reach out and say my piece. Now, I don't want to be put on the do not hire list because you can be banned from these seasonal jobs. That I don't want to do because I did walk out on the ship. I quit. But I will let them know why, and then submit why I did what I did because I felt I was being treated unfairly, and that was balls to me. So like I keep saying, just because you in a management position don't make you management material. It just simply fucking don't, and just it is what it is. So I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all opinions or concerns, comments. I will gladly accept them. If y'all feel like I was out of pocket, I should have just rolled with the shit, then let me know. If you feel like, well, yeah, y'all agree with me. If y'all disagree with me, please, like and subscribe to my page. Let me know your opinions and your thoughts on what went down. Now, where I come from, it's always two sides to a story. Mine, yours, and the truth. But this is my page. This is my personal time and business. Why the fuck I'm going to sit up here and lie for? No, that's exactly what happened. I had some other things lined up. Like I said, I'm mad because I really did want my little bonus at the end of the year. I mean, not the end of the year, at the end of the season, because that's what you get when you're in management and stuff. So if I can get into another spirit, that's fine. If not, then so be it. I'm still going to get my costumes. I'm still going to do it. I just can't get my discount. That's what's going to sting. But I can just use coupons and stuff like everybody else do. But it won't be as much as we, like our discount was 30%. I think the coupons is like 20% off one item, or you might can find a 20% off a single or off your purchase or something, but 30% is a lot better. But who's to say? But whatever. So I'm glad I did get some stuff from there so far that I need to get, and I just got to get my costumes and my grandkids' costumes, and that's it. So other than that, whatever. I'm glad I did get the little stuff I've been getting from them, and my discount prices or whatever. So it's all good. That's just where I'm at with it. I took up way too much time, but like I said, it's gonna be times where I may not talk about my journey that I want to talk about. There's other things that's going on with me as to what I'm dealing with. So that's where I'm at with that, and I would love for you to hear you guys' opinions and everything like that. So as far as my tummy tuck, anything is going on with my stomach, I've been taking the milk of magnesia. I've been taking that twice a day, and in this cup is that other stuff that I showed you guys on my last video. And then I just did 2 drops on my tongue with the lymphomatic drops. I've been doing those as well. And then they want you to drink something behind it. So I've done all that today. Yesterday I didn't do it because I kind of left out and I thought we would get back in time. But when we got back, it was in the afternoon and we just kind of, started cooking and stuff like that. So when I was done eating, I did take my the tablets for the swelling, and I did do the milk of magnesia because they say take one in the morning and one before you go to bed, so I did that. So I've been going, but not like my stomach is not really going down to me. I think it's still hard. I was talking with my trainer. She said it could just be like the scar tissue. So she's recommending me to go to this lady who does lymphomatic massages, as someone been telling me I should have went from the beginning. So I'm gonna get with her because they're like busy and booked. So I'm gonna get with them today to see if I can get an appointment in today while I kind of had a time now because I'm not working right now. So I just want to utilize these couple of days or even this week and just take care of the little things that I've been needing to do so I can just, have something set up for me to do, like getting back in school and shit like that. So it's been stuff I've been needing to do anyway. I just haven't had the time to do it because I've been work. So, I mean, I know I need money, I know I need income, but I've been applying other little places so far. We'll see how that go, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna keep praying and talking to the Lord and just asking Him for direction at this point because I do need a steady income coming in. I just don't have time for this bullshit, and I refuse to be unhappy anymore on the job. I just don't. I'm just over it, So who knows? Maybe I can get a scratch off. Who knows? But with that being said, I'm gonna get off here and get dressed so I can go about my day and take care of some business. And that's just my 2 cents. And I'm sorry I took up too much of your time, but let me know, and I value you guys' opinions. Like and subscribe to my page, and I will chime in soon. That's just my 2 cents. Peace.